सत श्री अकाल जी। ਆਪਾਂ ਬਾਕਸ ਬੈੱਡ ਆਪ ਤਿਆਰ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਖੁਦ, ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਦਾ ਮਰਜ਼ੀ ਮਟੀਰੀਅਲ ਬਣਾ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ। ਉਹ ਪਲਾਈ ਬੋਰਡ 'ਚ हैवी है, रंग जिहड़ा मर्जी करा सकते हैं। होर अपने को बहुत वधिया वधिया समान आ, सोफे हो गए, बेडरूम स्वीट हो गई, मैट्रस एनी साइज कस्टम मेड सोफा जिद्दां दा भी बनाउणा एक वारी सेवा दा मौका दो। हाँ जी, आपां सोफे खुद तैयार करते हैं, जिहड़े मर्जी साइज दे बनाओ, कस्टम मेड। नाल अपने को कॉफी टेबल, डाइनिंग टेबल, मैट्रस की बहुत वड्डी वैरायटी आ, जिद्दां दा भी मर्जी लै सकदे आ जी मनपसंद दा। एक वारी जरूर सेवा दा मौका दो।
Babu Kishan Spotlight is probably one of the best shows out there because they promote and support programs such as Kids Play Foundation. It is their responsibility as responsible media to cover events which promote our youth and help us as a community push forward and deal with dangerous issues such as drugs and gangs. Babu Kishan is a remarkable human being, but more importantly, a show like Spotlight actually covers major issues that can help our children make the right decisions and help parents provide guidance to their children. So let's all support programs such as this, Babu Kishan Spotlight, and let's keep our kids safe. Thank you.
Hello everyone, this is Khushpal Tong from Sovereign Law Group. I am a lawyer. I have a message today for the parents and the children. Nowadays we have a problem of drugs and gangs in the lower mainland. And it is a problem of all of us, like it's the problem of the teenagers, problem of the parents and the country as well. It gives a bad name to our country. Children must take their interest in support vocational activities or education or studies, etc. And they should keep busy after the school. And they should, there are lots of opportunities outside. They can pick anyone and they can build their career according to their interests in achieving their goals. And they should keep themselves busy after the school, so that they should keep themselves outside the gangs, this problem of gangs and drugs. Parents should bring up their children honestly and responsibly. It is the parents' responsibility to raise their children as a good citizen. It is not an easy responsibility, it is a big responsibility. And I would suggest that parents should not force their children to be interested they are not. And they should be interested whatever they want. And parents should support their children to achieve their interests, according to their interest, whatever their goal is. And I would also suggest that parents should devote as much time as they can towards their kids, so that they should be outside, remain outside of this problem. It is my suggestion to the children that they should keep themselves outside of the world of gangs and drugs. It is not a future for you guys, and it is not good for the country. Don't do the stupid things which is against law.
Irrespective of which religion we come from, we are human, and humanity is above all religion. All the religion or religious beliefs, they should serve humanity, and they do. But the way we are interpreting things is up to us. We as human beings have to raise the level of our living standard, and also the cooperation. When we step up in a public arena, we have a bigger responsibility, we share a bigger responsibility, and we have to help our people as our own brothers and sisters. It's above the religion. It's above any other thing that divides us. We are proud Indians. We are proud Canadians. And when we have adopted this country and the country has adopted us, we cannot be more thankful and we cannot be more grateful. And this is our country, and we have to make it better and flourishing because we love Canada. We're losing our kids to drugs and gang violence. The kids don't deserve it. We as parents don't deserve it. It takes an effort or a village to raise a child, and it takes a second to lose them. We do not want to lose them. And we want to raise kids with self-confidence, and enough self-confidence that they can make conscious choices when they're out there in the world on their own. We have lost so many kids to drugs and gang violence in the recent history. And the parents who go through that pain, they will never be able to recover from that. I started Save Canadian Kids, a non-profit organization, just to mentor the parents. But we cannot put the blame just on parents. Everybody has their own share of failure to take account on. The government has failed. We as parents have failed. We as community have failed our kids. We have not given them a safe environment at home where they can come and talk to us. We have not given them a safe environment in the community where they can go ask for help if they need it. We have failed at many levels, but we need to pick up the slack and come together as a community and be supportive of every child who wants to open up. We need to have an open conversation with our kids like friends. I do it at home, and so should you. The kids are recruited from elementary to high school to sell drugs. We don't want our kids to be in that situation. The parents who can take time, they should volunteer at schools to go and monitor the schools if there are any strangers. There should be town hall meetings. There should be a neighborhood watch program. But parents have to pick this up. We as community members have to pick this up. We cannot wait for the government to act. We cannot wait for the others to act. We have to take accountability of everything and save our generation and the future generations to come.
Hi everyone, this is Cal DeSan, CEO of Kids Play Foundation. Over the course of my years in law enforcement, I noticed lots of youth entering the drug and gang lifestyle in the open-air drug market of the downtown east side because they didn't have the support or the guidance. As a police officer, I would arrest these youth and I would send them to jail because they violated the criminal code. But I always felt that there's a greater sense of social and moral responsibility and obligation because some of these youth that come from lower socioeconomic impoverished backgrounds have never had the resources. And that's why they're more susceptible to entering a criminal lifestyle. So how is our responsibility to help these kids? As far as I was concerned, if these kids were given an opportunity, then they can change their lives for the better. And it's my responsibility, not only as an officer, but more importantly as a parent and a member of the community, that I provide these children with those kind of opportunities as a volunteer. So since 2015, we have formed and founded Kids Play Foundation. Kids Play Foundation provides free, high-quality educational and sporting programs to underprivileged youth in our community. And my main focus and objective is that I don't want any child to be deprived of this opportunity just because of financial cost and hardship to their families. So why not keep it free? But the greater responsibility rests on the shoulders of the entire community. Over the course of running these programs, sadly, I've noticed that many simply say that something should be done about it, but very few are willing to take the action and actually do something about it. It has been said that the greatest ideas are not worth the smallest deed. So take action today. Come out, bring your children, and let them serve the community. In addition, you need to make the time because your children are also susceptible to this type of danger that's lurking right around the corner, the danger of drugs and gangs. So let's all work together, shoulder to shoulder, and we can create a brighter future for our children because it's not simple enough of saying that we should be doing something about it. You need to take out the time and commit and dedicate yourself to actually doing something about it. And I'm here to help with the Kids Play Foundation. So let's all work together. Thank you.
Well, you know, even in the media, bad things are more we see every day. The good things we never see. All of the people who are doing great things, you rarely see them. Unfortunately, some people think they associate with one religion or one community. They don't know the entire community is the same. We face in Canada same situations. Don't think about India, Pakistan, and any other country, Bangladesh, anybody. You came to this country, you face the situation here, and you face the difficulties here, the laws of the land, the tax, the climate, environment, it affects you. So this is your country. Try to be proud of this country, not to be proud of you're a Muslim, Sikh, or Hindu. I will ask some people to read a book by Doctor, An American Family. He was a Pakistani doctor. Every immigrant goes through the trouble, hard work, which he did. He finally stood up against the United States of America President Trump because his son was killed in Afghanistan. Then he challenged the president that he was a Muslim. He was a great American who sacrificed his life fighting for the country. So our people, Sikh, Hindu, or whatever they are, some are bad, some are great. So don't be proud of their religion. Some people don't even practice their religion. What the Guru said, they are forgotten. Even Guru Nanak said, all human beings are equal, born equal. You must respect women. Guru Nanak said 500 years ago. But we still do not respect women at all. Are we following our faith? Why should we be proud of our faith if you don't even follow it? You know, be honest and have a good teaching, not the teaching which will benefit you or benefit your family, benefit your one small community. So take care of yourself. Here you are Canadian, and be Canadian, be a good Canadian, and try to help everybody and contribute towards this country, because this is the country who gave you good life. Good life, good money, and good living, good environment, and good human rights. Everything is great. So keep it up. Don't destroy it. Our immigration system is pretty good. It's changing every day to meet the needs of the people. But the problem is, our people have screwed things up. They're doing things which are not right, and they don't respect the laws of the land. Sometimes they do wrong marriages, or sometimes bring people who are not their relatives. And our Canada system is very open. We are opening so many, for students for sure, they're coming here. Sometimes they're not for education, they want to come permanent citizens here. But until you did good deeds, education, get more numbers, more points, you will not be accepted in this community. So few things happen in Toronto and few things happen here. Even the students who come here, young men and women, are being exploited by our business people. Unfortunately, they're taking advantage of this, paying low wages, long hours, sometimes exploit them, and some young ladies, some young students are exploited sexually, but nobody wants to talk about it. Why? Because people are making lots of money out of this. They're very powerful, and nobody wants to tackle them. Nobody wants to tell the truth. Gang violence will not only need support from police or control from police. What we need, like Vancouver, Surrey needs to expand social services system. There are only few people working, and there are large community newcomers coming in who need help. There are some ethnic agencies who are working, but Surrey needs their own separate social service department that they can serve the community properly. Police is okay. Police can curb the crime, and some policemen are doing a great job working with the community and the young people. There are few people who are working for the community, Mostly people are working for themselves or for their own families. But we need some young people who are committed to build a community which we can be very proud of. So I will urge people, young people, to come forward, take the leadership role, and let's try out, have a good name in the community rather than connected with the gangs only. Gangs can be prevented by early childhood education that will be in the schools, and also social service system need to be strengthened in Surrey and focus on curbing this violence at all. Only police will not be able to do that. Community also get involved. Some of the community people are involved, and myself have been involved for some time. But it's a great idea. Be honest and truthful as a parent, and make sure your kid tells you what the hell they're doing at night if they're coming late. But pressure your kids not to get scared by the kids. Some kids scare the parents, tell them not to talk about anything. When they bring cars home, new cars, lots of loaded with money, don't we get greedy because you're risking your kid's life that way. Tell the police, tell the social service agency, go there and cry your bloody everything to get some support and help and counseling so you can deal with the children and they are not going to die at 15 or 20 or 21 years old. Please be careful. Let our kids live longer. Give them the right path to follow, not to go into quick money and quick importance. Being a brave guy, it's nothing to be brave by getting into gangs. There are many other things you can do. You can be an anti-racism person. You can fight with the Nazis. You can create your own whole thing together as young people. Get together, make your own society who will be working for the community, for your parents, and make sure the community name is in a good light, not in a bad light. We don't want to see everywhere the work which is done by a few people whitewashed by few gangsters, few young people who are misguided or misled. Come back home, do something better for your community and yourself and your family. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Rupa Marcus. I'm the store manager here at the Real Canadian Superstore at King George. We would like to encourage all of the Lower Mainland to come out and help the local Surrey Food Bank. We here at the Real Canadian Superstore are also helping out the food bank. Thank you. We all support the Surrey Food Bank.
Anita Haberman, CEO, Surrey Board of Trade. The Surrey Food Bank is an important element within our city. Surrey's business community works together with the Surrey Food Bank to ensure that our most vulnerable populations have an opportunity to have economic success. We're very pleased to continue our support for the Surrey Food Bank, and we wish them the very best in their future. The Surrey Food Bank, in its mandate, really gives food to those that are in need. They support families, that have babies, and by bridging the needs of our community and those that are most vulnerable, and bridging that with the business community is really the element that the Surrey Food Bank gives back to the community. The Surrey Food Bank helps those that are newcomers to our city and we have the most number of immigrants and refugees that are coming to our beautiful city. However, it's very hard. We live in the most expensive part of our country, and families that are low income, for example, or newcomers, they need help. It's not only about the Surrey Food Bank helping those that are on the streets or those that have mental health issues. It really is about helping everybody. That's what the Surrey Food Bank does to enhance our livability in our city of Surrey. As CEO of the Surrey Board of Trade, I want to encourage our business community to support the Surrey Food Bank. Give money, give kinds and good for those families that really need that support. We want to ensure that everyone has the opportunity to thrive in our economy, but sometimes we all need a little bit of help. So Surrey's business community, please give to the Surrey Food Bank. The Surrey Board of Trade would like to thank Babu Kishan Spotlight for this video.
Surrey Food Bank has been serving our community for many, many years, serving the poor people, single families, seniors, and many more who need food and need some assistance to live on. I urge all the community to donate to Surrey Food Bank.
Surrey Food Bank supports new immigrants and also the people in need. I would like you to support Surrey Food Bank because it's doing great humanitarian work. It's helping people get on with their lives with their basic needs. So please do support Surrey Food Bank.
Hi everyone, it's Cal DeSands, CEO of Kids Play Foundation. It's extremely important that we help those that are less fortunate and underprivileged. The Surrey Food Bank is doing absolutely amazing work to help those families. So why don't we all work together and let's help support the Surrey Food Bank.
Hi, I'm Fiza Jaffer. I'm the Executive Director of the Surrey Food Bank. So the vision of the Surrey Food Bank is to grow our community beyond hunger. We've been serving our community of Surrey and North Delta for about 35 years, since 1983. And we serve our low-income neighbors, we serve children, we serve families, we serve the working poor, we serve new immigrants, seniors. Everybody in our community is part of that, and to serve, to donate, to volunteer, and also to use our services. So we are looking for help, especially at this time of year. It's summertime, donations are down. So we urge our community to help our low-income neighbors with food, with volunteer time, with monetary donations. Anything and everything helps. We're looking for pasta, we're looking for protein, baby food, baby formula, diapers, anything to help at this time. Hunger knows no season, so it's a great time to keep that spirit alive. So the Surrey Food Bank is a non-profit organization. We receive no money from the government, zero. So all of our funding, all of our donations come from our community. People like Rotary clubs, service clubs, schools, businesses, individuals. These are the people who help us. Lions clubs, sports teams, everybody in our community helps. So we're very grateful for that. So if you'd like to know more information about the Surrey Food Bank, you can go onto our website, www.surreyfoodbank.org. And on there we have our annual reports. You can learn how to volunteer. You can learn how to donate. You can learn the things that we need for you to donate. We also have our Facebook page. We have our Twitter page at Surrey Food Bank. So all the information is there. And you're more than welcome to come down for a tour. Anytime you'd like to learn more, just call our office and we can definitely give you guys a tour, and then you can learn more about what we do and how you can help. So I'd like to thank Babu Kishan Spotlight for coming out today to the Surrey Food Bank and shining their spotlight on us and sharing our information and our story with not only Surrey and that community, but also more communities around the world.
Surrey Food Bank is a very, very special, very unique and much needed organisation in the community, by the community, for the community. It's a non-profit organisation that started in 1983 with when the downturn of the economy, and people were hoping that it would be just a short-lived phase that the community was going through. But unfortunately and sadly, it's now almost 35 years and the need is much greater. The help from the community is greatly and much more demanding than it has been. And many times people think that the food bank is only here for homeless people, people who are on addictions, people who are too lazy to work. And that is so far away from the truth. The food bank is here because of the good nature, the passion and the generosity of the Surrey community that's up to helping us to help those who come to our doors and saying, we have no food. We rely on people like yourselves, individuals. We rely on corporate businesses. We rely on churches, gurdwaras, temples. We rely on businesses, food industry, the farming industry, in fact anybody that can help us. And in order to access the service of obtaining food from the food bank, it is a very simple process and easily achieved by everybody. There is no lengthy waiting list. There is no such thing as a lengthy interview or filling in forms. Just simply 4 documents that we ask you. One is to proof of address, and you might think, well, why do we need proof of address? Proof of address is needed because the good people of the Surrey community are donating to help their friends, their neighbours and their community of Surrey. So that's why the reason for the proof of address. Then we want proof of income. And if we really think about it, it's people whose generosity and thoughtfulness are putting their hands in their pockets and giving a little bit or a big bit, whatever they can comfortably, help those who are in a much difficult and challenging aspect of their lives. So we want to make sure that we are servicing the right community. Thirdly, we need a care card for every child under the age of 18 in the family. And lastly, we need an official BCID for anybody over the age of 18. You provide us with those 4 documents and we will be gladly provide you with food which is distributed to individuals and families every 2 weeks. But a pregnant lady and a new mother with a child under the age of 1, they get their food every week. We want the mother to be healthy during her pregnancy. We want her to be healthy while she's nursing the baby and also give the baby a good start. The government doesn't provide any core funding. We are relying on the compassion and the support from our local community, and we are so grateful for those, and so are our clients, and we can't praise them enough. Canada and especially BC, we are a multicultural community where we should be all living together, we should be working together, and we should be pulling the rope, so to speak, or the needs of the community together. The food bank relies on the good nature and good fortune of the community of Surrey. It is here to help people, and it is also here to receive help from yourselves, right? People can help in many different ways. They can either help us with the grocery items, or they can, or both. They can help by volunteering. Volunteers and the donors are the core platforms of the food bank being able to provide the service that is needed in the community. Where does the food come from? The food comes from the local grocery stores, the local farms.